Hi, my name is Mercedes Toa, and today I'll be talking about how to make gorditas. So gorditas translates to chubby or little chubby one. A gordita is a dish made from masa stuffed with meat, cheese, and other fillings. For this dish, you will need about 3.5 cups of corn masa mix. Mind you want it to be as fresh as possible just so it can taste better and turn out well. Next, you will need a half cup of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 cup of shortening. Shortening is similar to lard, if you know what that is. And you will also need about 2 1/4 cups of lukewarm water. A thing that's optional is red chile. We like to use it because it adds color, but also adds flavor. For your filling, you will need about 1 pound to 1.5 pounds of ground beef. You can season it like regular taco meat, however you would like. The way we season it is salt, garlic powder, cumin, and red chili powder. Another personal thing that we like to do in my household is we like to use potatoes. You will also need shredded lettuce, tomato, and any shredded cheese of your liking. And you will also need oil to fry later on. So first you need to start off by cooking your potatoes. So whenever you cook these potatoes, you want to peel it and dice them up into little pieces. When you cook the potatoes, you want to cook it in a pot with little water, and you just want to boil that for a little bit. After it's set aside for a little bit, you can add your meats, your ground beef, and all the other seasonings to season it like your taco meat. You want to mince and brown the meat. After it is browned a little bit, you want to put your lid back on it and set it aside. You want to grab a large mixing bowl and you take your masa, flour, baking powder, and your salt, all your dry ingredients. Then you give that a little stir in your mixing bowl, and then you want to add your shortening. You can use your hands, but if you're not comfortable with that, then you could just take a mixing spoon and mix that around. You want to really work the shortening into your dry ingredients. Whenever you mix this, you want to get your water and add it little by little and keep mixing. You won't need all the water considering that this recipe uses chile, which it kind of evens everything out and it like stretches out the masa. So you want to continue working this in until it is smooth and pliable. You can add just enough chile just for the color and however you want it to taste. And you also want to knead in the chile with your hands or with the spoon, whatever you're using, just until it is like your desirable color. Once this is fully mixed, you want to grab little handfuls of the masa and form it into balls using your palms like this. You can also go like this, just however you want to form the balls. After that is done, you want to flatten it out. So you can use a tortilla press or you can use your fingertips like this. You want it to be at least from 1/8 to 1/4 inch thick. You want it to be as round and even as possible. You can pause for a little bit and get a pan and grab your oil, and you want the oil to be at least like an inch deep so you can fry the gorditas. While the oil is heating up, you want to get a rack or a platter with napkins on it so you can drain your excess oil after you are done frying. Now back to the masa. You just finish forming everything, and then once it's all formed and the oil is hot, you're ready to fry. So, a trick that will help you with your gorditas to help them puff up more is as soon as you put it in the oil, you can get a spoon and you can kind of like splash. So this is a gordita and you can kind of splash the oil around it on top. And that will help it puff up easier. Whenever you fry these gorditas, you can fry it for about 40 seconds on both sides, maybe a little less. Whenever this is done, you will know it's done whenever it is golden and puffy. Once you're done, you place it on the platter of napkins. You can get a small knife and you just cut it like a little pocket, just enough to not pierce it on the other side. You just want a small pocket so you can stuff your fillings. And be careful. You can get all your fillings and start stuffing it in, and don't forget your vegetables and your salsa and everything else you want to add. So a gordita, once you're done, because you are now done, it tastes like a taco, just put into a cornmeal pocket thing. So yeah, that is how you make gorditas. Thank you.